I ain't used that sound in a long time. But anywho, what's going on, y'all? Welcome to another episode of Foreign Insight Podcast with your host, Maddox. And let's get straight into this, man. It's a story of this lady, mother, who unalived her own daughter. Unalive her own daughter. But we always say black women are the most unprotected, neglected person in America. And I keep telling you that's not true. It is children. This is a case to prove my point further. Without further ado, let's get straight into this story. Take a look.
Now to a tragic story out of Baltimore County. A woman from Middle River is charged in the murder of her 11-year-old daughter. Baltimore County community reporter Stefan Dingle live at police headquarters with this story. Stefan.
Hey there, Denise. Good evening to you. A tragic story indeed. The mother, 34-year-old Kiana Dillon, has been denied bond and held without bail, I should say, after charging documents revealed that she killed her children's 4 pets before she choked and ultimately strangled 11-year-old London Olson. And we must warn you, some of the details you're about to hear are disturbing.
She killed the pets and her daughter. This is straight death penalty worthy.
Along the 2100 block of Firethorn Road in Middle River, all seems quiet, except just 24 hours prior, police and medics responded to the home of 34-year-old Kiana Dillon for a call about cardiac arrest. But when they arrived,
went inside the location and located an 11-year-old who was pronounced deceased at the scene. Through their investigation, they were able to determine that the mother of the victim actually murdered her inside the home.
When detectives tried to interview Dillon about what happened, they say she became erratic, refusing to speak to officers, and made claims about exposing child sex rings, transsexuals, and the Proud Boys. But charging documents show it was the suspect's 5-year-old daughter who told detectives that her mother killed the family's 2 cats, dog, and a rabbit with a hammer the night before. The 5-year-old also said she went to the basement and saw her mother choking her sister, 11-year-old London Olson.
We have had some calls there before, but none specifically involving this case.
Do you understand the trauma that 5-year-old child's going to go through in the near future and for the rest of their life? They seen their mother unalive their sister and unalive the pets. Now that person might grow up to be a sick person, all behind this black mother who took a natural oath to protect the children.
Charging documents revealed that they found London Olson laying on the basement floor with bruising to her neck and arms. Once Kiana Dillon was transported to police headquarters to be interviewed, she made statements about groups of people trying to set her up, adding she believes that her 11-year-old daughter has been having sexual relations with the father of her other 3 children. The charging documents go on to say detectives did not find any evidence that Olson was the victim of any type of sexual abuse, and it should also be noted that detectives did not find any evidence of forced entry into the house, nor had there been anyone else inside the house other than Kiana Dillon and her children, including London Olson.
So hold up. Another case of these women accusing a black man for molesting or raping or having an affair with a child, which has been proven to be a lie. So let's just give an example. Look, let's just say for the sake of argument, let's say the guy did rape or had an affair with an 11-year-old girl. Why would you unalive the daughter? Shouldn't you press charges to get this man in jail for life? Why would you take the victim's life? Because it's not true. You're jealous of your own daughter. That's what it was.
Now, London Olson's aunt did reach out to WJZ early this morning, bringing attention to this case. She had told us that she claims, I should say, that Kiana has a concerning history, including being charged as an adult at the age of 15 for a violent offense. She went on to say that in the days leading up to the murder, that Kiana was exhibiting alarming behavior, making concerning posts on Facebook, threatening to harm herself and her children. The aunt said she even tried to reach out to CPS, and after being given the runaround, they did send someone out for a welfare check, but unfortunately that happened just the day before the murder. As for Kiana Dillon, she did face a judge today by video, and she continued to display that erratic behavior that we talked about in those charging documents. The judge ultimately denying her bond with pending a competency hearing. We're live on your corner tonight at police headquarters. I'm Stefan Dingle for CBS News Baltimore.
Horrific. A lot of these calls, now I'm going to be 100 with you, especially in the black community. It goes unnoticed. No. It don't even go unnoticed. It happens way too often in the black communities. But people turn a blind eye because it's a black woman who are harming their children. If it was a black man, they will be on his ass saying he's a bad father, X, Y, and Z. You know, he's bad publicly and everything. But when it comes to these women, it's swept under the rug and ignored. But these kids are living in basically torture chambers. I find this extremely weird and disrespectful that a lot of women will see these women beating the shit out their children, harming their children, and they're quiet because that's their friend. But the minute they get into an argument behind some penis or maybe alcohol or some type of party-ish, then that friend will call ACS or child services on the friend after the argument. So hold up. So it took you to have an argument with your friend to call child services on your friend? Why didn't you been call child services on your friend when she was beating the kids and stomping them out? And you seen it. It's only when your feelings are hurt. And the people out there in the comment section, tell me if I'm lying or not. There's a lot of black women arguing with each other. And you call child protective services on the person who you was cool with. And then finally tell the truth. Or sometimes you could lie too. You could lie just to be spiteful. Those cases is grimy. I'm talking about the ones who actually need child services. But you go over to your friend's house with your children. The children is being mistreated. You're not getting a proper food, clothing, and you watch them kids struggle. But the minute you get mad at her, then you call. This is insane. This is insane, man. I'm gonna continue to keep bringing up these type of cases, man, because the children are the true victims, man. This lady basically jealous of her own daughter, and then she had a violent history when she was a teenager, doing some violent shit. Then you go outside. Then you go on Facebook talking about harming yourself and your children. How many people who seen that post took that shit serious or people ignored it? But now when one child actually had lost their life, now everybody, that's grimy. She was grimy before that. And dudes out there, why are y'all nutting in these women like this? Y'all gotta vet these women too to have y'all seed. Stop just leaving your seed with anybody. Y'all just leaving your seed in bad soil. So let's have a poll. Do you think that lady should get the death penalty or life without parole? Fuck her. Real talk. If you go out there and you kill children, to me, it's an automatic fuck you. With that being said, man, RIP to the victim. And fathers, take custody of your children. Because these mothers by themselves are shitty people. And I'm not saying all mothers. I'm talking about these types of mothers. Because you do have mothers out there who do a wonderful job with those children. But far too often, you got parents that take their children's life like a fucking cat that killed a kitten. With that being said, man, later.